With a common denominator.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down.
I'm not here to waste your time.
Where else you gonna have this much fun?
You the man. You the man.
Todd Father.
Show me the money.
What I've been doing, had to triple my bag. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Yeah. Had to triple my bag.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's no trick to make a lot of money. All you want is to make a lot of money.
Hey, good afternoon. What up, Craig, Austin, Dirk? Hey, Vizzy. Hopefully you're keeping your success up. You said you hit a couple home runs there. Pedro, Rico, Lori, Surin, Austin. Give a chance for a few more people to get in here. Patreon.com/learncrypto. $40 a month. We got stocks down a little bit today. We are short from Thursday's close. Small losses. What's up, Martina? Alex, Swift, Anna. So crypto's a little weak today. Bitcoin right now unchanged at 60,000. Ethereum giving up a little bit of overnight gains, 2137. And Litecoin been on a tear, 245. So let's go. Not much new to really report on Bitcoin. I've got a little bit of data missing on the 10th, which would change the numbers just a hair, but not much. But we got technometers, Bitcoin USD consolidated to 46, not at a sell, but not really at oversold levels. So we're going to show, we still think we're in a triangle here, which we'll show. And then we're going to show the bullish roadmap, which is that we're doing 1-2, 1-2s and getting ready to explode to the upside again. Here's Bitcoin USDT, same thing, 46 on the technometer. 50 is a sell, or at least look for some type of sideways consolidation. Here's Bitcoin Bitfinex, a little more overbought over here. We've got it at 49.41, which you'll see is as overbought as we've been on this 3 months chart. So that's got me a little bit concerned that, again, we're making some type of top here. It's been really sloppy for Elliott Wave to get this figured out. What's up, Bob? Juan, I'm good. Slime Kuda. Mattias, what's going on? So I will look at Tilray. When we slide over to stocks. So again, Bitcoin, Bitfinex, technometer, 49.41. Looks like we need some type of pullback. Let's look at Ethereum, USD consolidated. Volume from 140 exchanges. What's up, Tomek? 46.1 here as well. Everything just slightly above neutral. Ethereum, USDT. Near the highs. Technometer here at 47.2. So again, I think a little bit lower on Bitcoin still. Let's go over to the trading view charts. Here's usually where I look at my Elliott Wave. So you can see here we had bottomed down here at 47.8 recently, sold somewhere up there around 55.6, I believe the exact number was. Bought back, lost 1,000, bought back again at 40 or at 52.2. Our most recent sell was at 58.220, I think was the exact number. We have worked higher. We're 59.960 now. As you know, I was looking for this to be some type of D wave. We came out the lows in an ABC fashion, ABC down. This now looks more like an ABC to the upside. So maybe the D wave is completing now, which is what you're going to see here. We're looking for this red triangle, A, B, C, D, E. So we could have made the D wave when we had the rally up there to 61 and change. Now we still need an ABC down to that 54 level to complete this large triangle. So that's still really probably my preferred count. And then that would be followed by that rally to maybe 76,000. We do have to look at this. Here's the extremely bearish roadmap. Doesn't count very special, but again, red A, B, and 5 waves down for an irregular flat. The C wave down would be 5 waves, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, and then up for a 4, and then down for a 5. So that's still a possibility. If you're really bullish, this is probably the count we're looking at. So we did a 1, 2 down there at that 55 or that 52,000 level. We've done another 1, 2 down to that 55.5 level. And now we're probably working on another 1, 2. So if this is a count, then a little lower for a day or so. And then we're going to head up in this green wave 3. Levels here don't really mean much. I'm just trying to show the count. So we'd be in a 3 of a 3 up. And again, probably headed to above 75,000. So that's something that we'll look at. If we don't get much of a pullback here and start getting above 61.1, 61.2, this would probably go to the preferred count. On Litecoin, we had showed different scenarios. Looks like the triangle is what it was. That could have been the count there, which is the triangle I was showing on a lot of these markets. If that's the case, it's probably one more new high to complete the first wave up and then another pullback. Or you could, this doesn't count well as 5 waves up into this high here at that 230. But that probably looks like the preferred count for Litecoin. For Joshua. So again, looking for lower in a wavy. Somewhere down here around this 54,000 level. If we don't break in the next few days, then probably lean more to the bullish count, which again is the 5 waves up. Much higher still to go. I still think it matters what stocks do. Let's go back. Here's our S&P SPY ETF. You can see here we've done most of these really live on here. We had to sell back there on February 16th. We gave a buy off the low. We had another buy here to set up nicely. My problem was I sold the first breakout because I was really worried about another turn lower. I had a slight overbought reading in the SPY and nothing else, so that was my mistake. And then I did have a better sell Thursday at the close. I did take that as a sell short. Again, we've got small losses on the sell short. This sell here was selling the long, so those were basically profitable trades. But it looks like now we still need some type of down here. If we go to the QQQ, which I think if the NASDAQ falls, I think Bitcoin falls. I showed that previous. You can see here, lower right, we had the overbought technometer. Again, really on the day of the sell, Thursday. Small losses still for the NASDAQ. But I think if we look at a bigger picture, I think there's a slight possibility that this is an A down, this is a B up, and we're going to have another move down here below 296. That concerns me. But if we're going to have that, surely we are starting that. So we should see further weakness from right here. If we don't get some weakness coming in the next couple days, once again, maybe we're wrong. Maybe everything's still headed higher because of stimulus money and easy money, etc. So what's up, Badham? So again, stocks I really think are rolling over here. I think Bitcoin's got still some weakness coming right now. And we're going to monitor that. Badham on BNB. Nick is still long over there. I think he's got a profit stop at 555. Today's pullback. This was the count I had mentioned on Friday. Had something around 600. Probably, just guessing, maybe that blow off top overnight was maybe the end of this wave 3. Again, that's just a guess. So we do some type of sideways here for a matter of time to correlate with this 1, 2 in the green. And then we probably have another new high coming. I would think with the action of BNB right now, some type of sideways. So go back to that 5-minute so we can kind of see that. Again, there's the wave 3 topping out. Some type of ABC, some type of flat before we go higher. So Nick's killed that over there on BNB. That thing has just continued to lead us higher. We've had Bake work a little higher, actually here in the last hour, hour and a half. Cake still doing pretty well, had a run up above 28. He's still along there. SXP, quite a bit of sideways here, ran up to that 550, back down to 460. But Nick still likes that one. We'll look at TRX while we're setting here. TRX USD. Yeah, the staking to BNB has been a sweetheart. So there's 5-minute tricks. Let's go back and look at the 4-hour TRX. Quick rally from 3. Finally got going over there. I do not trade TRX. I would expect some sideways and then probably still higher. REN. Hold on here, let me find my REN chart. Now, if I'm right, we got stopped out of that at 101, I believe it was. Nick maybe needs to say that. And then he bought back hair higher, I believe. So he still likes that one for higher. Got to join Patreon to get details on these things. If we go back at Bitcoin dominance, I was showing the daily chart. I was showing support level down here. And what I thought was somewhere around 52 to 54. We have just trying to come down into that support level that I showed. I would think Bitcoin somewhere here would find a little bit of support. Maybe keep alts sideways here. Maybe doing some of those wave 4s I just mentioned. So maybe alts work sideways now for a while before they turn higher. We'll look at QFIN. That's one we traded a few times. Let's go back and look at the 9-month. That was a really nice Wyckoff setup here. We have traded this one twice. Sorry about my colors. My software guys just won't get my colors to save correctly. Kind of pain in the backside. You can see by green buy, red or sells. So a little bit of weakness here. Again, I'm bearish NASDAQ. This chart doesn't look good short term. So maybe we're going to come back down here to this 20 level. Check this creek that we jumped back a few months ago at 1850. Technometer's 46. So as you know, I'm bearish in NASDAQ, so I would think QFIN's got a little bit of pullback still coming before we go higher. Facebook is one that we liked. Sold this one way too early. Sold here at 296, went all the way to 315. So that was not a good trade live. I like the strength we had. Again, I took the overbought technometer just to get out, take my profits and stand aside. So that's one that looks good on the charts. If we go back, look at a little longer term chart. Facebook jumped that resistance, backed up to it, and continued higher after even being overbought on the technometer. So again, that one, if we're going higher on stocks at any point here, Facebook's going to be a leader. I would say that. Do your own research, as always. Here's Microsoft, same type of thing there. I sold like, I didn't like the action here. It sat here for 4 or 5 days, so I took a small profit around 236 and change, I believe it was, all the way to 256. So again, had good entries, did not stay the course. If we go back to, let's look at Litecoin's daily real quick. Litecoin USD consolidated. Alts in general, again, I think sideways before, probably still higher. Here's Litecoin USD. Again, I got a data missing here. My developers are looking into that, but it doesn't really change much. Technometer 47. I talked about a few weeks ago, Litecoin had a major selling in the LP. We still aren't bouncing very much, but we have had some volume coming in. Would like to buy a pullback, Litecoin USDT. $44.8 on the technometer, so no real help there. Bitcoin 60,037. Let's go back to the 5-minute. We've been mostly sideways here. If we go to the 15-minute, not getting much movement. I've been very quiet in the Discord. Nick's still been a little bit more active, but not like we're used to. So again, I'm still looking for a little bit of a rollover here with stocks. So anybody got any questions? Shout out to 570 people in here. Let me run a quick disclaimer.
There is a high degree of risk involved in trading cryptocurrencies. Our thoughts and ideas are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your personal advisor or do your own research. Past results are not indicative of future returns.
All right, that disclaimer is cryptocurrencies. Same thing for stocks. Do your own research, not individual investment advice. So Bitcoin 60,075, firming up a little bit here on the 5-minute chart. 2140 Ethereum, 244 Litecoin. Let's look at some of these are scattered around because I do not trade them as much. Here's GRT. New high for the move. That's been a strong one. That would look higher. Atom. Go few of these real quick. Atom USD. Let's go back to the 4-hour here. Atom's had a big sideways movement. Again, looks like a triangle, a D wave completed. I look for some type of pullback more to the 19 level. Then I probably would be more interested in Atom. Coinbase IPO, I would think it's going to be a rock the house, but I would have to think probably coming in a little too high price to buy. Personally, I'd have to wait probably for some type of pullback, see some type of trading, because I would think everyone will be running for that thing. And probably will be coming in at a pretty high price. I remember talking to some buddies back in 2018 about trying to start a crypto exchange. Nobody was interested in Bitcoin. That would have been the billion-dollar move. Here's Tesla. 9-month chart. Still been talking about lower here. Technometer at 49.3. Kind of at levels that has turned this thing down. I still would think Tesla could have some type of pullback here. Coinbase employees have no lockup. That should, I would think, add also some selling for sure. Let's look at ADA. Here's ADA sideways. Again, I would have thought a little bit of weakness coming here maybe. Be nice to see a break while below that 118, 117 level maybe. That might be all. I don't think a Coinbase IPO will pump Bitcoin. I don't believe, no. I wouldn't be in that camp. Here's SDS. Technometer 41.23, lower right. Not much to add here. This is a low volume inverted or reverse short ETF on the SPY, so I can't give much strength to our Wyckoff indicators on this. This isn't updated. We had a buy here recently. We took a scratch on it on the sell. Then actually, we bought this at, I forget the exact price, so we're long. Let me check here real quick. We're long SDS from 10.11. And that was Thursday. So we're long at 10.11, last trade 9.99. Slight losses on our long SDS, which is short SPY. Here's ZIL USD. Still hanging near the highs. Technometer was close to friendly on the 9th, so at a little higher levels. So I would think ZIL could hold in here and still work higher. PLTR. Hold on, I gotta reload the software. I screwed that up. Algo, I'll have to look at Algo. Let's look at PLTR first. This is one I think I've mentioned. It's acting kind of weak. Looks like overowned, so I've been talking about still a little bit lower. I would still think, I think I'd mentioned we could probably come down here and look at that 20 level again, spring that level. So I'd be on the lookout for still lower on PLTR. Algo USDT. If you're talking about a backup on Algo, you would be talking about here on a little, let's go back to maybe the hour chart. So that could be a jump and a backup. Volume, a little heavy on the backup maybe. This is only Binance volume, not consolidated. But short term, yeah, that chart would look pretty good. Go back to the 4 hour. Then I could still see a little bit more pullback. But otherwise, Algo in general, I think acts well. BAT USD definitely has firmed up nicely. We got some of that. I think Nick and I's got some of that laying around from our YouTube show. So shout out to that one having a 7x. And again, that looks more like a very nice backup on BAT. So it could go a little lower short term, but kind of looks higher after that. CHZ. Do not know that one. Here's CHZ USD T Binance up 7%. That one obviously had a huge rally. Rather be a buyer on a slight pullback maybe to that 0.41 level, but that one's probably will try to catch itself and head higher again. AV USDT. What up, Joe C? Kind of once again looking like a triangle. A little strength here today. Probably would be on that one on a Bitcoin buy signal for myself. So might want to watch that one. Go the 5 minute. Quick run from 370 to 410. That's a nice powerful move for the day. So maybe try to buy that one on a pullback if Bitcoin gives us something. So that is all I got. Got the NASDAQ down 70. S&P 4122 down 6. Again, let's look for more weakness. SRM USDT down 7%. 4 hour chart. Looks like making a double top. I don't want to comment much on that without it being in my software, but I probably would think pullback maybe back to that 660 level, and then I'd be more interested in it. Theta USD, that's been a big one. Consolidating up here, almost looks like a pork blaster is almost completed. Pork blaster is just our triangle continuation pattern. Be interesting to see how that thing holds up here. Let's zoom in more on the 15-minute then. So be anxious to see if that thing pulls back with Bitcoin, how it holds up. But that thing shows any strength, might want to chase that. Nick's got some good positions on and a lot of staking, etc., farming. So we're both a little more quiet at the moment. Not getting good trades. We're pretty picky on where we enter orders. We don't just trade to be trading. So You won't get trades from us just because of boredom. Won't happen. Hex USD, 4 hour. Still trying to dig out, it looks like. I'd be a buyer on a break. Again, do your own research. Back to Bitcoin at 60,000, so not much going on. I'm going to get out of here, get ready for the stock closing in 25 minutes. So again, a quick recap. Stocks, I still think somewhat lower. I think crypto somewhat lower here, and we'll see what happens on a pullback. Yeah, we definitely teach patience. Wyckoff teaches patience, so I definitely trade my indicators. I don't really trade a lot of emotion. So if you're trying to learn Wyckoff, go to wyckoffsmi.com. The original institute started by Wyckoff 1931. LearnCrypto.io as a watered down, cheaper version of Wyckoff cryptocurrencies. If you want us to manage your accounts, we do that through a trading API for crypto. Stocks, we do it through Charles Schwab. And right, Nick and I both, we always, I'm going to say almost 100% answer all questions. So definitely in Discord, we do that. And once again, do the trades when we are comfortable with the risk reward setup. So that's it. I'm out of here. We'll be here tomorrow, probably same time. If we have a little bit of volatility, if we go sideways, I might not be on here, but we'll see. Appreciate the support. Again, running a couple commercials and out of here. Thank you.
Warren Buffett, American investor, business tycoon, and one of the wealthiest people in the world, once said, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." But how is that possible? Well, knowledge is power. In 2020, it is no longer news that cryptocurrencies are the currency of the digital future. Bitcoin's stability amidst unprecedented global economic impacts from COVID-19 has proven once again that crypto is here to stay. Learning how to trade, when to trade, and where to trade crypto assets can make the difference between success and failure. At LearnCrypto.io, we offer a pathway to sustainable and lifelong wealth by helping open-minded beginners and experienced traders navigate the thin ice of the cryptocurrency markets. Live shows, interviews, coin reviews, fundamental analysis, predictive trading bots, and open chat access to a community of real traders. These are just a few of the benefits you'll receive with a membership on patreon.com/learncrypto. Sign up today if you strive to build yourself a brighter tomorrow.
Do you personally invest or trade stocks? Then you'll want to gain access to our private Discord channel. By subscribing to our pro traders at wyckoffsmi.com, you'll receive individual stock suggestions based upon the Wyckoff method, review possible trade setups, as well as receive emails when any trade suggestions are given. But if you're too busy to manage your own stock portfolio, consider our private client group at our registered investment advisor, Black Bay Capital Advisors. You'll get the personal touch while we manage your stock portfolio for you through the trusted custodian, Charles Schwab. For an annual fee, you'll have more time to enjoy life while we focus on growing your portfolio. We'll be on the same side of the table, working to help you secure your long-term financial goals.
We'll see you all again. Sleep tight.